right, you click on the up caret, and then it gives you the option to record in cloud. Oh, you're recording?
Yeah, it's recording the cloud.
You are fancy.
I'm just a quick learner.
Yeah. Howdy Cat teaching you some things. So yeah, we didn't really lay out a game plan here. I have some notes. I'm going to show people how to do the Facebook and YouTube swipes and how to set the cross post, how to cross post. I have all the tabs open for.
Yeah, because how that's been working right now is the only person that's been, well, unless y'all do it, I've been snagging the videos and uploading them and setting them on their page to cross post. But they don't, I think that's why all of them have been posting the link, because they don't understand that.
I'm going to cover, I have that all set. I have the screens up to do all of that.
Yeah.
Mike, I also have the tabs open for all three of the Kartra pages.
Okay.
Our branded SEO page, and I think the 2 order pages.
Okay.
Are up, so we can do that. But hey, it is 6 o'clock. Let's see who's on here.
Let's rock and roll.
There's no one on here yet.
You have to start the broadcast.
You have to start it because they said that they're waiting. They can't get in.
Gotcha. Okay.
Kind of like I've fallen and I can't get up.
There we go. Now we're broadcasting, so we should see
Attendees.
some people's jumping on here.
Sorry, none.
Mr. Hudson. Tammy. Hey, Tammy.
Hey, Lynn.
Lynn.
Boom.
Named Kirk.
Connie.
Connie, there we go.
Welcome, everyone.
Flooding all in.
So we're just going to give it a minute here, let a couple more people jump on. Probably Felicia.
Hey, Cindy.
Connie.
So let me see here. Mike, can you see if you can open this up and allow everyone to be on? Do we want to do that? Because I set it as a webinar. That's not how it was set up, but I don't know if we have that option.
Well, let's see.
Guys, there is no chat, but there is a Q&A, so if you have any questions or whatever, feel free to throw them in there. Oh, there is.
How many panelists are we allowed? Do you know how many panelists we're allowed?
You want to make everyone a panelist?
Well, that's the way we're going to see them.
Let's do it. Let's get everybody in here and make it more of a round table than a.
That way we can all get to know each other.
So as long as everyone has clothes on, keep the accept the panelist invite.
There's Cindy.
Hi, Cindy. First face I see.
There we go. Gil and Connie are in there. We're making everybody panelists.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, Kirk.
All right, that's pretty much all right. I think you got everybody, Mike, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we got 10 panelists. There was 11 at one point, but I don't know what happened. I don't know who we lost.
Somebody quit. I guess it's the nature of this MLM space we're in. So pretty much know everybody here. If anyone has any questions as far as our backgrounds or whatever, everyone I believe who is on here is part of the Crossposting network. That's one of the main things we're going to cover tonight. We're going to show you how to cross-post your video content, how to grab videos from YouTube and from Facebook. Any video, doesn't matter if it's in a secret group or anything, you can snag. There's some simple tricks to be able to snag it very easily and then upload it to your Facebook page or YouTube or whatever. YouTube's a different animal, and I'm open to doing training on that if other people want to know how and put in the work. You cannot hear me now. Anyone else having trouble hearing me?
I can hear you.
I hear you.
Yeah, Connie can't hear us either.
Okay, I try. It's probably on your end. Turn the volume up on your phone
Or make sure
device.
that you're connected to audio.
Connected audio in the left bottom corner.
Right.
So hopefully you can hear me. If not, this is being recorded, and we will put this out to everyone that's attended, and we can utilize it later if you want.
If you can't hear
any of this stuff, we're gonna go ahead, Mike.
I was going to say, if you can't hear us, type it in the chat, but I realized how stupid that was.
So anyway, any of the stuff we'll cover tonight. We'll also put in little short how-to videos, so you don't have to dig through a longer video if need be. Lynn cannot hear either. Deb, maybe you want to try to dial them in on the phone. So anyway, covering how to swipe videos, how to set them to cross-post when you're posting them, and how to cross-post other people's content, because that's going to become very key here very shortly. You guys all know Ray, I believe, but he's got the juice, and he's got the CEO and founder and product formulator Mark McKnight shooting a ad video that they're going to be posting. I'm assuming tomorrow. The video is supposed to be done today, so don't hold me to those exact specific dates, but that's
Coming very soon.
It's coming soon anyway. So when you have traffic running at a video, that's going to really juice those views. I don't know what I can't. Hold on.
Write her a sign.
I'm typing in the chat to her right now, so you can go ahead, Zach.
Okay, gotcha. So yeah, once we start dropping video ads and running traffic, there's going to be a lot more views. Right now, you know, on the videos that have cross-posted, you're seeing 50, 100, 300, but that's very quickly the newer videos that are coming out for everyone that is in the cross-posting network now. They're going to have videos that have massive views on them, 5, 10, 15, 20, you know, getting into the thousands instead of the tens and the hundreds. So obviously we'll let you know when those videos drop. You'll probably fit the target market and see them anyway. But as we move forward, we'll have more and more people advertising, including myself, Sue, Mike, Debbie. I know Gil's going to run some traffic as well. But with that being said, I don't want to take up too much of your time, so I'm going to go right into sharing the screen and go into, I don't need this up. So let's see here. Snagging videos from Facebook. So you can see here I'm on our marketing page. All you do is simply click on the, oops, let's pause that. There you go. Come on. I got country internet sometimes, so here's the trick to snag any video from Facebook. Once you have it in this view, where it's in the upper left on your computer screen, and this is a write down thing, or we'll get you the video on it. Some of you already have it. It's simply remove that www and put in mbasic. When you click on that, it's going to pull it to this screen. Play. It will open up another tab. And here, all you simply do is right-click and then save video as. So save it as whatever you want. Does that make sense? Anybody have any questions there? We're all good? Okay, so let me get out of, I'll close those two screens. That is the Facebook trick to snag a video. Now on YouTube,
Just
very similar trick.
Sorry to bug you guys.
That's
but,
right.
So that was really fast for me because I am like totally technically inept.
Okay,
so
I'll do it again.
Just one more time. Are you recording this so we can
Yep.
watch the
Yes.
feedback?
And
Yeah.
we'll make sure to get the recording out.
And
Oh,
and I
okay.
have a I already have a how-to video on this one.
Okay.
So what? Why did that do that? Why don't you just log me into Facebook?
You put in a comma.
Yeah.
Ah, that's why. That makes sense. So anyway, I'll just scroll till we see a video here. Well, maybe I'm gonna have to hunt. Okay, there's a video. So once you're on this screen right here, when you've clicked on the video and it's showing in the upper left on your computer, all you do in the URL is remove that www and replace it with mbasic. So you can see that right there, mbasic instead of the www. Hit enter. It pulls you to mbasic is a mobile basic is what it stands for. But once you hit play, it'll open a second tab. So we got cute babies. Just as an FYI, babies are always good to market with. That's been used for a long time. But you right click on that video, and then it gives you the save video as option. Click on that. It'll pull up your files. Or it should pull up your files anyway. And then save it as something, you know.
You'll remember.
Man and baby, whatever, right? I'm not going to click save because I don't need to occupy more space on my hard drive. So does everybody got that piece now? It's simply just replacing the www with mbasic and then clicking through the steps. So let's see here. Let's get these tabs out of here. Back to YouTube. So this one right here, it was just put out, and it is a fairly decent video. So I am going to steal this from whoever that team is right in front of you. So now in the URL, after the www dot and before YouTube, simply type in SS and hit enter. And there you go, download video in browser. There is a paid version of this that you can purchase if you want. The difference between the free and the paid is the resolution. You can only go so high in the resolution on the free version. The paid version will give you the highest resolution. So you can see I snagged a video earlier today. So, but I could do a whole nother YouTube training for anyone that wants to participate at a later date. So now what?
I will say this about the YouTube video downloads. Don't get hung up on the quality of it being 720 or 1080. I mean, it'll let you download 720 without using the paid version of the app. But here's the thing. A majority of your audience is watching on their phone. And I would say 99% of your mobile providers only allow you to stream in 480i, which is the old standard def on your television. So if you download them in high definition and spend the time putting that on your page, nobody's going to see it in that resolution anyway. So don't get hung up on it. I know some people do, but there's just let it download in whatever format it's going to let you download it.
So next, how to set your video to cross post. As you can see, there's a couple videos here that are available to cross post, but pretty simple. You want to hit photo video from your page. So upload a video, and what one of these is short? This one's short because I'm not going to go all the way through this because I don't want to put comp plan stuff on the page just yet at this stage of the game. Quick title, quick description, add a few keywords, And I would use, Global Itaka. I would also use Global Launch Team. But anyway, you get the point on how to add a tag. You can select your thumbnail right here. Try to use the most eye-catching thing that you think would be, relevant. That's kind of eye-catchy. Now, next, this is where the cross-posting piece is. From here, you want to scroll down on this page inside this box and select the appropriate pages. I know some of you have other pages, kind of like we do. So, Mike, just FYI, I've been putting them on Bullseye Marketing too, if we ever want to feel the urge to do it from there. But just for those of you who have other businesses as well, I don't think we'll ever post it from here. We may, but we try to keep fences around our businesses so that if something goes awry with one or the other, it doesn't cross-contaminate. I hope that makes sense. But nonetheless, you want to pick all the ones, and this is one of the reasons that we name everything Global Launch Team. It's easy to find. So anyway, just click through all of those and then hit publish. Does that make sense? Does anyone have any questions on how to set it to cross post? All right.
I have a question.
Yep.
Just a quick question. I was wondering today, I was actually going to message you. So we're all global launch something, right? And so when you post on the global launch team of your own, is there any way that those posts would automatically go into our global launch page or not?
Nope.
No, you have to set it up.
Okay.
Yeah, every time you're clicking this stuff. You're running through.
Okay.
But I'm obviously not going to post that right now because I don't want comp plan on there. Without saving, etc. So next up is how to cross post other. I'll just go to a different tab.
Zach, really quick, if you could go through how they actually, when they see that there's a video for cross posting, how they actually put that on their page. Because that's been a question I've had too.
That's where he's going next.
Yep.
Okay.
So you should see it right here. But there is two paths that lead to the same place. The other one is publishing tools. And I wasn't even going to touch on this, but I will very quick. This is something to explore, is scheduling posts.
Yeah, you can use content creator that pops up to schedule your
Sue's
posts.
really good with the content creator, but that's just a great time saver. If you've got images and stuff, you could sit down on a, whatever night of the week and in a half hour or so.
You can have everything scheduled out for the week, and it makes life
It saves you
simpler.
time. So, but videos you can cross post is where that ends up. The video side of things. So you can see here videos that are available to cross post. You can see the amount of views. It's as simple as checking the box and then create post with this video. So I do have individual videos for actually all four of the things we've shown you: how to swipe or steal or whatever a video from YouTube, how to snag it from Facebook, how to set your video to cross post on your Facebook page, and how to cross post someone else's content on your Facebook page. So one thing I want to caution you guys on when you do cross post, and this one isn't a good example, I believe. Whoops. Let's do, I think this one is. You want to make sure on the copy. Okay, it's not there, but sometimes the copy has a link. It's okay to put your link there, but you don't want to post someone else's link unless you want to use ours. You can use our link on your page if you want. We're not going to get mad about it. But it's that simple. It comes to the same screen as before. Pick your tags, et cetera, click next. And you can see here the option to cross post isn't there because it already is a cross post video.
Now, I want to point something out when you're taking videos to cross post. Some people are much better at writing copy than others. I'm getting a bad echo. But hang on. I'm getting a bad echo and I'm having a
I'm getting it too. You guys want to yourselves out? Someone's got something going on. Echo. There you go. It's gone.
Am I still echoing though? That's the question.
No, you're good.
I'm good now. Okay. I was about to mass mute everybody. But what I was saying is some people are better at writing copy than others. And it's going to become evident when you have a video that's posted and it's getting a ton of engagement. You're going to have, this is human nature, you're going to have the urge to go in there and change it because you think you'll write it better. But if you see a video that's performing outstandingly well, realize that it's not just a video. Often it's the copy that's in there that's actually pulling the engagement. So change your link, but I would leave everything else the same. Let the copywriters write the copy. Let the content creators create the content. The whole point of this is as this network grows, somebody in your network is going to be an absolute rock star at doing something that benefits the network. And that's when you let them do it and benefit from that creativity. The point here is just massive exposure and recognition of this brand. That's my piece. Back to you, Zach.
Hey, Lynn, copy is merely the wording that the caption basically that you put with the video that you post.
Yeah, it's copywriting. So any of this stuff is called copy. And that's actually something we need to work on too, Mike, is some swipe copy. I know Felicia's had some conversation about that as well. But the point of working as a team is we can test stuff. If you realize that every single post you make about this, every single conversation you have about this is a test. If you keep track of what's working and what's not, just keep on tweaking the stuff that's working. So if anyone on the team has a post that they put out, whether it's on their page or their page, the global launch pages, or their personal profile, if you get massive engagement on it and it's performing very well for you, let everybody know so we can all use that type of copy and content. That way we all rise.
And also, because we can see everything inside of the cross-posting network, you guys need to all engage with one another. I know it seems weird and it may seem counterproductive, but engage with one another's content. It'll help. It'll push the content out there further. It'll increase your reach. And even though it's the same people and you hear all the time that it doesn't work, it does work. The more engagement, the better, even if it's coming from your own syndication network or this cross-posting network.
In the pages, we have the ability to do one of those new watch parties. If you're gonna do a launch party with any of the videos, if you want to let us know in the team page that you're going, that you're hosting a live party in the next 10 minutes or whatever, we'll try to jump on and comment and kind of get that engagement going for you.
Yeah.
I'm usually on my mobile, so.
Nice. Yeah, we actually have a strategy. I'm not going to dive into it. We will bring this up later.
We have a blitz strategy that we've utilized in the past to create engagement, where we kind of get everyone on the team together on Facebook, interacting, commenting, liking, and we have a whole strategy in place so you can kind of keep track of who you're commenting on, who you're interacting with, so that you can make sure that you get to everyone in the team.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So a blitz strategy. We set a time to do it where we all or many people can make it and just try to smash. Basically, we fake organic engagement is really what it boils down to.
It's very smart.
Yeah, it works. I mean, we did this one time. We were with a company where you needed a team of 12 to make $600 a month. We had people doing that on a single post because we had 250 people doing the blitz. It was,
literally
All excitement, right?
Your Facebook notification sounded like Mario Kart, like the pings
with the coins.
the coins.
It was nuts. So,
and it plays into herd psychology. They want to be a part of something. They want to be a part of a movement. They don't care who's in it. When they see that kind of social engagement, that's what drives social media. And when the algorithm starts to pick up on that, it's going to push you out further and further and further. And since this is a panel of health and wellness people, I'm going to assume you know the benefits of high intensity interval training and why people do it. It's not for the calorie burn that happens while doing the activity. It's for the afterburn that happens for several hours after the fact. It's similar here. When you do a blitz like that, you'll have an afterburn on the algorithm for about 96 hours. And it's like your gates are wide open. Everybody sees your content. Instead of having the 7 to 8% organic reach, you'll go up to 80, 90%. And in some cases, on some of the pages that we've managed, we'll see engagement rates, or we'll see your reach rates of 5, 6, 700%.
all right. So I think everyone on this Zoom already has the bot set up, the global launch page. Is there anyone that does not have that at this point that's on this webinar? If you are, let me know.
Me, Kirk.
Kirk, you do have it. Oh, you know what? I'll pull this up here. Settings. I think anyway. Curto Group, is that you?
Yes, that's me.
Okay, so let me do this. I'm gonna do this right here. I think that one is nice. With Curto Group. Kirk, we can touch base and finish out the rest of this page. Then there's a couple things that I see that we need a profile picture, etc. But
that's fine.
Make sure that this is set proper right out of the gate.
Did you deploy a bot on that page already as well?
Yes.
Yep. Everybody close your eyes. Password time.
I'm just surprised that you actually know your password. I have no.
Well, every time you start doing the add a page roll, it asks. So based on doing the cross-posting network stuff, so Kirk, you should have just received the notification up here to get into that. So, and just so you guys know, we all admit it in case a bot gets disconnected or, I say something that Zuckerberg doesn't like and I get put in Facebook jail again or something. Then we got backups. So, what's next? Everyone here has the page, and just so you guys know, our normal price for bots for a custom bot is $997. What we do inside the cross-posting network and for our teams is out of the gate when we start creating the network, we give them away for free because the time it takes inside that to add each page, you saw all those pages added. There's like a 4 or 5 step process to connect one page to another page. So as the volume of pages go up, the amount of time it takes to do that. And once it gets into the, 20, 30, 40 range, you're getting into 20 minutes or a half hour, or, it just keeps going up. And as long as the network keeps expanding, the reality is if we cannot afford to spend a half hour putting 5 pages together, that's 2.5 hours out of our day that we could be spent recruiting or whatever the case is. So once we hit 20, I think there's 2 spots left right now. We will start charging for that. But we do this nominal and way less than we normally charge for bots outside of our teams. We do it for a $49 or basically a $50 one time, and then $9.95 a month to keep everything connected. So I'm assuming you guys see the value in that hits that price point. Everybody agree with that? We get thumbs up? I see heads nodding. I'll go with that.
Phenomenal. Like, it's funny, and I don't mean to jump into your webinar, but I've been like kind of jaw on ground for 2 days now since you've done this, Zach, because I'm not you and Sue, but like I think I'm pretty techie when I do my little things on my computer, and you've kind of blown my mind. Like, I'm just I keep saying to Ray, he sent me this and he's done this now, and like, where the hell are you guys from? And I'm really impressed with what you guys are doing, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah, well, Mike's the wizard. You know.
So I was going to say that, Felicia, you'll quickly learn that they are wizards. That's what I call them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're wizards. They've taught me so much.
It's nice to learn again, because I kind of had got to a spot where I wasn't really learning, and I was doing the same things again and again. And I literally had, and this isn't a cut on Ray, because Ray knows this, but I had like no leadership at my last, aside from Ray, but Ray was like a different story. Yeah. So it's nice to kind of get that going again, because I had stopped learning, and that was
yeah, and I think once that happens, then our expectations start decreasing too. But when we have people who are on fire, and we're the type personalities that we are, we want to keep up. So it's like, okay, well, if we want to keep up, then we have to level up in the technology we're using, the learning, and everything to keep up.
Yeah, I'm on fire. Like, I'm so excited about everything. Right. It's great.
I see your bot going off, Felicia.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of it.
Just so you guys know, we have the ability to see all of those messages.
I did a live today, and I've been kind of holding off just because I'm still with my other company, but I've been holding off, and today I kind of went live. Not on the whole I hate my company, but just why I went and what leadership is to me kind of thing. And it's been like ping, ping.
Yep.
It's been a good evening.
Yep. And leadership isn't always above you. Leadership can be next to you, could be below you. So let me touch on this before you get to what you're going to, Zach, here on this page.
I was going to let you go through this one, Mike, if you want.
Okay.
I'll give you remote.
So I'll do that in just a second. But we had a question about the bot. It says, not sure I got a bot or where I should look for it. So let's talk about the bot real quick. The bot resides in your messenger. It's a messenger bot on your business page. So when someone engages with your page by clicking the send message button, it will activate the bot. So that's where it's at. You can send people to your messenger. You can create posts that send people to messenger. But basically, people now are going to come to your page and hit the send message button. That's just the behavior. So when they go to your page and hit that message, it doesn't matter what time of day or night it is, the bot's going to intervene for you and answer all the basic sorting questions up front. So if you had a page built by Zach, you have a bot connected to it. And it's got your link, it's got links to the group, it's got everything in place that's needed to happen to facilitate a quick front-end conversation that you can pick up when it's done. And you'll have all their answers and you'll know what they've said. So the bot really is a stand-in for you. We all have, having been in this industry, we all know what it's like to have to answer message after message after message. And this helps curb some of that activity so you can spend time doing more important money-making things. So, okay, you can go to the other page.
Okay, yeah, I was just showing where to find.
I have a question. It's Lynn. I have a question.
Go ahead.
So do you prefer to send them your link to your page and then have them hit that send message? Because I know I was sent a link that had my picture on it for the bot, and I've been forwarding that. But is there a way for us to get that and just forward it to people as needed? Like, is there a quick way rather than having to go to our page and inviting them into the page?
You see this right here?
Look at, yep.
That's if you go into your About section.
Okay.
I believe. That right there is your messenger link.
So you just copy that and post it into their messenger. Okay.
And then you want to tell them, you know, click send message and get started. It's self-explanatory, but in my experience in the MLM space and dealing with the general public, self-explanatory is not always that.
Okay.
So right now, while Felicia's on this webinar, look what's working for her over here. Someone is getting product information while she's watching us.
Well, and another good practice too is when you create a post on your page, there's a way to put, there's a button that says get messages. When you hit that button, it will put the send message button actually on that post. So when you share that post out, the people can literally link to your messenger bot from that post.
Yeah.
And that's probably a Sunday training, maybe, Zach?
Yeah. I mean, we could do more trainings. If you guys have any questions, you know, Mike's been doing this for a very long time. Sue and I worked on the corporate side of things in the MLM space for about 3 years, and as like directors of social media type of stuff. So in essence, we got paid to learn stuff is how I look at it. We got paid to go to school on that. So any questions you have in the digital space, you know, one of us is going to know, or we're going to be able to find it out, you know, and obviously Ray as well, because he's a whole nother animal. One last thing on pages. Everybody wants to get their page up to a minimum of 25 likes so they can secure their unique @ username. So once you hit your 25, actually sometimes before, it'll show right here. This page is just fresh right now. It'll show right here, create username. And you want to put in that.
The easiest way to do that, to get the likes up on your page, is Zach can hover over no friend who might like your page. Start inviting your friends.
Yeah, or invite everybody who's on this webinar. Invite the people that are in the network, you know.
The entire cross-posting network can come and like your page and provide.
Yeah, I think eventually we're going to open this up to that, not the info group, but the members group in its entirety. At that point, we'll put together, we'll create a document in the file section of that page that will update every time we add a new team member page. That way they're all there, and every time we add one and edit it, it bumps to the top. Oh, hey, I'm seeing this again. I need to go like a couple pages. So. Is the right page, Mike? Yeah, that's the one we want.
Daisy, I've seen you before. Poor Martin looked over the space.
All right, so
before he could talk, there rang out the noisiest ear-splitting squeaks.
Country internet. All right, so we're all familiar with internet basics. We've all heard the term SEO before, correct? You may have heard it. You may not know what it means, but you've all heard the term SEO. What that stands for is search engine optimization. What's that, Zach?
I'm hearing conversation in the background. Is that somebody need to mute?
That's me. That's
okay.
No, that's not on the webinar. That's in my living room.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So anyway, we all know what SEO is. We've all heard of search engine optimization. We may not know how it works, but we know it's important. So anyway, hang on. Okay, we'll just push through. So social media is one thing, but the other side of it is there are people that once they've come into contact with you on here, they're going to want to go to the Google machine and they're going to want to search. I've got to do some research. We've all heard that before, right? I need to go check it out. I need to go get some more information. So they go to Google. Now, we all know in our experience that what happens when someone goes to Google to research something, especially in the health and wellness industry, all they find is negative information and misinformation and everything that tells you to run. So you have to work really, really hard to combat that, but it's hard to do that all by yourself. So and then another thing is when people start searching, there's going to be that one marketer out there that knows how to use SEO and Google to put all of their stuff at the top of the page. And you talk to them, they went to go get more information and they end up joining that other person because he shows up at the top. I would say you won't believe how many times that happens, but trust me, you don't want to know. It happens all the time. So what do? You need a page, and the corporate page is not going to do it because they're going to see is the corporate page. And not to mention those typically aren't SEO'd very well. So what we have done as a team, since we're branding our team on social media and we're creating all this noise on social media, we want to create the same amount of noise on Google. And the way we do that is we build a website. But instead of building a website that, complicates things, we just simply built one page. How many of you guys have been talking to a prospect and the prospect asks you for more information, or can you send me a video, and you have to scramble looking for a link, or trying to figure out what information to give them, or you give them some information and then they come back and they ask you for some more? So what we have done is we've put together a simple SEO'd page that provides the info that a majority of prospects are going to ask for. It's branded to the team. It's letting them know that, the global launch team is making a lot of noise and that we are going to take over this space, that we're about to make a quantum leap, basically just getting them all excited about whatever it was you told them to get them here. And the top of the page is going to talk about the products, the Taka and the Eterno. Okay. And then after that, the next step is to take them to information about the company, about the team, about the opportunity. And we give them the overview video and the compensation plan, as well as a button that'll bring them to the group. And then we've added a video of an interview with Mark McKnight. And then we put our bio on there, as well as a link to get started, another link to the Facebook group, and a link to our messenger bot. Now, here's what's important about this. And I'm not going to show you from here because it'll make no sense. This page is SEO'd for search optimization on Google. It has the global launch team in the URL, which helps. It's got global launch team all over the page. So when people are searching and people are hitting this page, it's going to push up more and more and more. So here's where the magic happens. As we replicate this page for each person on this team that wants one of these, there's going to be more and more search hits on Global Launch Team, which means over time, we're going to not only take over Global Launch Team, we will take over the globally search term, period. Whenever someone searches globally, they're going to find one of our pages, if not yours, and they'll probably just rotate through there, or whoever's getting the most love at the time is going to appear at the top. But the point is, it's going to give our team recognition and credibility. So once you've talked to a prospect and they go search on Google and they see our team name come up, you've gone through the roof as far as credibility goes inside of this team and inside of this company. So on top of that, also, we have installed Facebook tracking pixels on all the pages that we replicate, which means if you decide to jump into paid advertising, which I recommend you do at some point, we can share that pixel with you that is collecting that audience from all the pages in our network that are out there on Google being searched. And whether a person is on Facebook or not at that time, if they hit this page and then they have a Facebook user ID and they're logged in somewhere else, it's going to capture their information and we'll be able to retarget them on Facebook for you. So these pages are kind of a go-between between your Facebook and your corporate page. Do you know as well as I do that the corporate page doesn't quite do the job that you need it to do? They get there and they get lost. So you put this in between, you have a better chance of capturing their loyalty to come back and speak with you. We are replicating these pages for everyone at the rate of $49.95. And that's because we have to pay for the bandwidth for hosting it. But it will be customized for you. You'll have your picture here. You'll write a bio for us that we'll put in here for you. We'll put in your link. We'll link it to the team Facebook group, and we will link it to your messenger bot as well. So we wanted to let you guys have that option to do that. These take us about 48 hours to deploy, but the more that, basically like the cross-posting network, the more of these that go out there, the more traffic's going to come our way. And that's just going to be beneficial for everyone. This is a team effort. This is a collaboration. That's why the more people that are involved doing this, the better results everyone else is going to get, as long as you're working the leads that are coming your way. But we have seen this strategy work hand over fist with another cross-posting network that we set up. And they started, every time there was one guy we spoke with on a regular basis that had a running number on his whiteboard behind him. And every time we talked to him, it was up about 20 or 30 people every time, every couple of days. And that was, network wide that they're adding. And we quickly got overwhelmed inside of that network. But the point is, it really accelerates things. And the whole point of doing all these things online is to compress timeframes. You could, of course, go through this one at a time. You could try to find leads and become a messenger inbox warrior, or you can leverage the power of the internet and really push the traffic hard into your system, create that buzz, start loading up the group. And I tell you what, once the group starts tipping the scales, people will not be able to resist your call to action. And that's what we're going for here with this, with all of these assets, the cross-posting networks, the bots, the Facebook page that's branded to the team branded SEO replicated website. I mean, it's nothing fancy. It's a data collection point, and everything that drives in this space is dependent upon data. And the more data we have, the faster the data we're putting in, the more volume we're going to create. So that's my piece on that. I'll let you continue, Zach.
Yeah, I'm just going to tie this all together neatly, I believe. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but most people that get into network marketing, not necessarily at this stage in this company, because everyone is leader hunting. Most people have experience. But what ends up happening is friends talk to friends, family, neighbors, relatives, coworkers, etc., who either one, they've pitched them 10 deals in the past 12 months, or two, they don't have credibility with them. So they go to the internet to do research. If you look at what we just showed you today, and Mike, you probably know the stats better here, but we're talking about Google, YouTube, and Facebook. Is there a larger search engine or more used search engine out there than those three things?
Google's number one. YouTube is number two. And Facebook has more traffic than YouTube and Google combined. So
you see this
trifecta.
The trifecta, whatever you want to call it. We'll call it a triangle scheme, just, for shiggles. So that's the scoop on that. Does anyone have any questions about any of that other than Gil, who private messaged me, who looks like he wants the link to order the page, the SEO page? And that Mike mentioned the 49, that is one time. We want you guys to make money with this and build the teams. We want to get paid by building teams more than we want to sell you tools to build a team. This just covers bandwidth. The other one covers the time it takes to put the networks together.
Can I ask a quick question? Marketing question?
Sure.
So I have a wellness center and I branded myself with that company name. Would it be best for me to continue with that page or have this page?
I'm not sure which pages you're talking about.
So this one that you're saying is $49.95, the SEO driven one, right? Mm-hmm. Would I be better to SEO drive my wellness page with these kinds of things on it, or should I keep this separate?
No, I'd keep it separate, because that's not going to be leveraging. This is a web page. You're not talking about your Facebook page, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because you have.
I guess I need time to just process everything. It's a lot. So.
Well, yeah. I think I know right where the confusion comes in.
Yeah, it's okay.
Facebook page stuff that you already have. the SEO'd
No,
page.
I also have a business web page. Like I have a web page of my own for the Wellness Center.
Oh, yeah, you definitely want to keep a fence around both.
Keep them separate.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
If you have a slip and fall lawsuit at that place, you know, I'm just picking something random out of the air there. It's not going to affect your business over here.
Okay.
You know, I mean, we've been involved with 3 companies that went down. So that's the nature of MLM. A bunch of people here came from other companies because they weren't happy with whatever was going on there. This keeps it separate.
Okay. Thanks.
Sure. Anyone else? Any questions? Answers? Suggestions? All right. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in.
You.
Let me give you guys this link here.
While you're typing that, Zach, I hit my I think I'm at 50 something likes now.
You are. I saw
Awesome.
50.
But I didn't know how to go on and get the @ thing that you're talking about. I was just playing with it, but I can't access it. So
Okay.
I
can show you how to do it. It's not.
I've lost the link. Hang on.
Felicia, you can go into your about section and
Okay.
you'll say create username is like the first or second line, I believe. I think is where that is.
Mike, I think I got the link.
Oh
you were
yeah,
looking
I got
for.
it. Perfect.
Yeah.
No, it says content's not available.
We'll figure it out then, Felicia. We'll get that.
No worries.
So,
Okay. So there's the link for the SEO page. Again, it's a one-time charge, and then we host it from there on out. But the more traffic you drive to it, the better the audience we're going to be able to create from it. And as we start, as ads start being generated from anywhere in the network, it's going to be utilizing that same audience, which is a much tighter data set, which is how this works. You hear a lot of people say things like, Facebook ads don't work, Google ads don't work. That's because they don't have the data set behind them. And that's what we're creating here for everybody to use, as well as just creating a general overall large presence on all aspects we're already top ranking in YouTube, and just Google search is next. We're not too far behind.
Yeah, I actually put a post up. I don't know if you saw it, Mike, because you've been working so much, but I put a post up because I did a Google search on the global launch team, and there actually was rocket scientists named Global Launch Team, and Zach had outranked them on Google. He had the #1 spot. So I said, if you want to know how good Bullseye Marketing is, look at this. Boom.
yeah, I just found that funny that I outranked rocket scientists.
and we've only been pushing the ranking for maybe 2 weeks.
Yep.
So as time goes on, we're going to pull further and further away from the pack, which means anytime somebody searches even the company name, they're going to find this team's name. So you guys are in a great position to be the authority inside of the entire network.
Yeah, there's nothing says authority like, if you talk to your friend and they want to go do research and they pull up Google and they find you. Like, I'm pretty sure that will lend some credibility. So, all right, if we don't have any more questions, I'm going to wrap this up.
Appreciate everyone taking the time to get on.
Mike, you want to stop the recording before I end the meeting?